So Gary, a really sad day for everyone who loves Manchester United, actually for anyone who loves football. Yeah. As a Manchester United fan, as a former Manchester United captain, what did Denis Law mean to you?
An awful lot. It's an extremely sad day. One of the greatest football players that Manchester United have ever had. A true legend, and that word is sometimes used too often, but not in this case. He's an incredible player. I know that he was Sir Alex Ferguson's favourite player. When you speak to people of that generation, obviously I never saw Denis play live, unfortunately, but when you speak to people of that generation, they always, more often than not, name Denis Law as their favourite player. I spent some time with him, which is a great privilege, and got to know him as a great gentleman, a great man, great humour and wit, but humble. Carried no sort of arrogance or even confidence about his football career at all. He was a brilliant person to be with, and like I say, very sadly missed, and something that, you know, Manchester United fans all around the world will be paying tributes for a long, long time.
So, as you just touched on there, you were actually born just after he retired. Yeah. So how was his greatness, if you like, how was that love of him passed on to you via your dad, via Sir Alex, whoever it may be?
It was my dad and my granddad going to Manchester United from the age of 5 and talking about Best, Law and Charlton, the 3 most famous players ever to play for Manchester United. The statues obviously adorn the forecourt at Old Trafford, and like I say, you're talking about these people, they're beyond, they're mythical characters. They're characters that you sort of don't feel you'll ever meet when you're a Manchester United fan when you're younger, and you finally get to meet them. Sometimes you can become disappointed by the fact that it's an ordinary experience, but it never was that with Denis. He was absolutely brilliant company, someone who I think, like I say, humble in his greatness, I think, is the sort of best tribute that I can pay to him, but a great humour, great storyteller, someone who I think also would give you great advice and did a lot of good outside of the game. I was asked at the end of last year to go up to Scotland for the Denis Law Legacy Trust, and he's doing incredible work up there and has been doing great work up there for a long, long time. The amount of work in terms of raising his voice around issues like Alzheimer's, obviously, which he spoke about a few years ago, and prostate cancer. Again, he was brave on the pitch. I know that from what everyone's told me. He didn't mess around with Denis Law, but also brave off the pitch. And like I say, he will be very sadly missed.